Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're at, whatever time zone you are in. I want to thank you and welcome you to the Corner Convo. Four mics, four guys, four perspectives. Nah, it's a vibe, man. Welcome. Episode 37. 37, we in the building. We are in the building. Pull up on the corner. What's good, my people? Listen here, man. I will be your host for the evening. My name is AMON. Say what you want. Just spell my name right. Let's get right into it. Let's go.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time. One of the best singers, one of the best looking motherfuckers you've ever seen. Hold my drink, bitch.
Next up, I got to bring in, the people's favorite, the people's champ. Kende, what up?
Yo. Tussle with an alligator. I done tussle with a whale. I done handcuff lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. The champ is here.
Next up. If you don't know him, get to know him, the #1 draft pick. It's my main boy, my guy, AB. What happened?
You got to do certain shit. It's just enough that people know that you know I go where I need to go to get it better. If you push my button, there's no telling what I may do. Stab you, choke you, bite you. I mean, whatever it takes to make a motherfucker stop existing.
He believes that, people. Now, guess what? Last but not least, we got the big fella, affectionately known as Big Stace. Pinky ring in the air. What up?
You better go somewhere with that black power shit. You know that shit gets no play in this ride. You better go somewhere with that black power shit. You know that shit gets no play in this ride.
Come home, I'm still gonna be the king.
Word. How was that, brother? How was that, my Leo brother?
I'm smelling it. Kende hating ass took his picture off. It's all good.
Yeah, Kende, where you at? We cannot do this without you, my guy, my boy, my brother. We done lost him, but guess what? I'm gonna let this time skill rock out, man. Whoa, already?
Just saying,
Time
my guy,
skill,
my
man.
brother, my boy, my guy, my aunt. Come on, man. Damn. Double fisted?
Whoa, stop it. Everything stops now. It stops now. Let's get right into the bullshit.
Fuck you.
All right, man.
You back?
All right.
He's back, guys.
We are back.
Mr. Phillips, Mr. Thompson.
First of all,
hey, man. I missed you guys this week. Just missed you guys. It's great doing the show. I was thinking about you. Because I know Amon's gonna ask how our week went. Yeah, missed.
Did you miss us yesterday?
Yeah. What was yesterday? I was available from 7 to 4. Now, the McKenday misses is the question. What I was saying is I missed you guys, and I was looking forward to shooting. That's all I was gonna say.
Hey, man, it's all love, brother. Let's start at the top. AB, you in the top left today. How was your week, brother?
Week is always it's always great, man. I get a chance to be black, stay blessed, man. I know good people, got good friends, you know what I'm saying? Good associations, good associates. It don't get no better, man. It's all love.
Just wanted to say Abasi made me laugh this morning with his encounter with a white
Karen.
female.
Yeah, man. People's dog, look here, bro. Sometimes you just don't have time for people that want to have time with you. Maybe last week she would have got the works. If this was a car wash, you got the regular, you got upgrade, you got deluxe. She'd have got the deluxe works, bro. She'd have got that. But yesterday I'm looking like, bitch, move. Just move. Just don't worry. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know how it is to have melanin in your DNA and it put a little bounce, a little bop in your walk, you know what I'm saying, when you're feeling good. So I was feeling good at the gym. You don't know why I walk like this. You don't know what I do, man. It's just okay. It's a groove. It's a lifestyle, dog. Look here. Cool
is in my DNA.
In
Put
my
that on the
DNA,
shirt,
bro.
It's going down.
My DNA.
He's got like 3 shirts already, bro.
Yeah, no, they're coming. Shirts are coming. Don't worry about it. Kende, how was your week, brother?
The weekend was solid, man. Keeping up the good fight, as they say, with this education life. But I went indoor skydiving Saturday, bro.
Word.
And that shit it takes athleticism, bro. It's not like, it seems simple. It seemed like you just lay on some air and, bruh.
Nope.
It ain't. Every small minor movement you make could either send you off to the side, fall to the floor. I got some pretty hilarious video. But yeah, man. So I'm training. I think this summer before 40, I'm gonna jump out of plane. You know what I'm saying? I managed to get it nice and clean, man.
That's not black people shit though.
Hey, bro, you know,
we've
we've had
Amon to state that.
we've had this conversation. You know, I paid proper homage to all of my ancestors. You know, so
That's fair. That's fair.
and quite honestly, bro, once I got the hang of it, once I figured out I could control it, that's when I was like, all right, I could do this. You know,
it's like a big wind tunnel, right?
It's a big wind tunnel, yeah. And so
now when you get in one of them little Schaumburg Airport airplanes, it's a different feel when you see the shit under you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm scared of.
I think that, I mean, one, when you jump out the plane, you jump with somebody. I ain't jumping out by myself. You know what I'm saying? Why is Q Billa calling me right now, man? He don't know the schedule? What's up?
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't tell him, bro.
Exactly. Text your guy.
Hold on.
Buddy, man. So silly, man. Yeah, no, it's a good weekend, man. Good weekend.
Ain't it a weight limit? Ain't it a weight limit on this indoor skydiving?
260 pounds.
Dion, you shot.
I've been 3 times. I was only able to go once because I got there early in the morning when the machine was fresh.
You gonna call everybody?
When the machine was fresh, dog. That's not important right now.
He probably with Tony.
I got denied indoor skydiving.
Yeah, man.
I got denied zip lining because I was 255. They was like, nah, you can turn around.
But let me tell you, bro. Let me tell you, there's a reason for that because the instructors, like it was a heavier guy in there with us. The instructors, when they're trying to help you get your balance, if they can't actually manage your weight, then you gonna drag them with you.
Yep. I know, bro.
So yeah, it gets real. I can't read that, but
Abasi, I think it's your cousin Isaac.
What about it?
He said if you get some glasses for this episode, you're gonna die. Where's your glasses? You ran your mouth that you're gonna get glasses this week.
He did say that.
Tell Isaac and tell Amon and tell yourself.
Just sent it.
I'm grown.
Hey, look. You know I actually don't feel bad about you not being able to get on these adult rides, and I'm gonna tell you why, man.
Oh, here we go.
Because as a shorty, you used to go to Great America, man. Me and my brother, the family, and I couldn't get on a lot of the roller coasters because I was height requirements, and I'm old as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 12, 13, and I'm all of like 3 foot nothing. I used to cry. I used to have to go all the way to the kiddie section.
Who sat out with you?
The teacups?
No, yeah, exactly. No one sat out with me. Haven jumped on and laughed at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Your mommy sat out with you?
Nah, man, nah. She just kept it moving, man. You know,
what the? Is this nigga serious?
I don't know, brother, but
what are y'all texting back? Texting back.
We must be live on Facebook. Try to tell us we live.
That's hilarious, man.
So
everybody week seemed decent though.
Yeah, nah. Is anybody gonna ask me how my week went?
I'm
just wondering.
I said how
if y'all actually care.
King, how was your week, King?
Hey, bro, you know, my week was great, man. My week was great. Got it in at work. Overpaid.
Got it in at work, huh?
Yeah, man.
What you get in?
Hours upon hours upon.
Oh, you got hours. Okay.
You know, just trying to keep the bag right, man. You know, keep the money right, keep the account.
I saw you posted the photos of the real recruit.
Yeah.
That was good.
Shout out to my boy Ben Perry, man.
How did that happen? That's her friend you were talking about?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Boyfriend?
Now, he's the one that's actually recruited. He's the one.
He's her boyfriend?
Yeah.
So sometimes you just don't even answer questions, Dion.
You took a picture with him, so.
Hey, look! He went from dry snitching to straight investigator.
Hey, I got 12 to 13 years, so I got to figure this out.
13 years of dry snitching.
Yeah, I got 12 or 13 years before Lila got that problem.
So can you speak for your whereabouts? Speak for your whereabouts around February 28th.
Right, book them.
Yeah, right.
Hey, nah, but
this nigga serious? Wow.
I seen it.
I seen him. He did. That's a police report.
I seen
it's an affidavit right here, brother.
That bossy.
What up?
You.
That's hilarious.
That was.
That's
hilarious. Boy.
That's what you be turning in.
Hey, when motherfuckers be putting your business out there, they have to be on one of these. They have to be on one of these. Affidavit. We see it. We know who did it.
Yeah,
He probably could tell y'all Tony ain't gonna make it. Text him back.
I already talked to him, but anyway, man.
Let's go.
Yeah, so we're fresh off of this All-Star weekend, and
don't call it weekend, bro. All-Star
day.
All-Star one day.
Night.
The funniest thing for me was the baby. You are trash. You are
no Lil Baby. That's a different person.
Yeah,
different person.
Lil Baby.
Okay,
yeah, Lil Baby.
I don't even know who won the game. Now I do know 2 Chainz played at Alabama State. He was supposed to have a game.
He was too blue.
No, 2 Chainz lost.
Yeah, he was too blue.
I'm sure
2 Chainz and Lil Baby lost.
That's trash. I don't even know why he signed up for that, but shout out to y'all for that. What were y'all thoughts on the game? At first I didn't think I was gonna like the setup, but it wasn't that bad. Shout out to Steph Curry. Okay.
Wait, what didn't you like about the setup? Maybe that's important.
I thought it was.
I also didn't see the game. So
what I missed, what I did miss, I missed the rookie and sophomore game. I love seeing that game, right?
Did they play that?
Or no, they didn't
it's
do it.
USA versus the world.
Right, USA versus the world too. I hate that they didn't do that. I do see why my boy Zion didn't get in the dunk contest. I do see why Zach didn't get in the dunk contest. You had 3 performers, all of which were pretty trash. So I mean, there was no competition there. I don't know, man. It just didn't feel like All-Star Weekend, to be honest with you, to what we're used to.
Because it wasn't. I mean, the players didn't want to be there. It was one day. When LeBron came out and said what he said, let's be real. I mean, all I saw were the introductions. I thought LeBron intro was dope as fuck. How dude like held the LeBron for like 10 seconds. LeBron needs to get his just due for the last few years that he's in the league. Because without that dude,
too many haters here, bro.
I don't think I feel like people give LeBron plenty of credit, like important people, not random fanboy people. I mean, like the real people, the people that make a difference. I think they all give LeBron his proper credit.
I don't think he gets enough.
I need to know who those people are that make a difference. I know the talking heads are like half and half, but you know these shows are paid. You know, somebody will be on one side of the argument, one or the other. You know what I'm saying? And people are so easily influenced that they'll have you thinking LeBron is like mid-tier star. I'm like, dog, no. But as far as All-Star Weekend, man, Joe.
Weekday.
How about this? How about the HBCUs that Durant team was playing for? They had to have the shittiest look on their face in the world. They didn't win them people no money. Zero, no money, bro. And I said, man, y'all borderline racist, man.
Ain't that what happened? Ain't that what happened with
video? They couldn't even be there live. It was.
I'm definitely going to get one of them red and white cardigans though. Them shits was hard. I'm gonna find one.
I didn't see it. I saw like 40 seconds of the game, and it was when Dame pulled up from half court, like for real half court. And then Steph came back and did the same. I'm looking like Dame was farther out. I'm looking like, damn.
Steph did it first. Then Dame pulled it. He missed. Came back. The next play pulled it. Knocked that bitch down. Cash, right? But
I think
the best exchange about that All-Star game was when my boy Steph went and caught a oop. Then he threw one to Chris Paul. And then that's when Dame stepped back and hit that 3. Like
look at you sticking up for the little fellas, man. Look at
Chris Paul caught a dunk.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
What?
You saying it was Cliff Paul instead of Cliff instead of Chris?
Cliff.
It was Cliff Paul.
Clifford.
There was a trampoline out there or something.
No, it was an ass whooping. And if you looked at the rosters, you knew it was gonna be an ass whooping. So no surprise there. I rolled over in bed, saw them 2 bombs that should be probably 4-pointers in real life. Now they gotta take a look at that. If you shoot from so far away, bro, it should be more than 3. I'm sorry.
I agree with that. I agree with the 4 point. I actually think the only problem I have with that is then the score is going to be 225 to. I do have a different situation on that, but I got to ask this. I didn't see the game. I rarely ever watch the game. Like the All-Star game itself, since the 90s, has not been worth watching, in my personal opinion. But I usually watch the dunk contest, maybe the 3-point contest. But obviously, they was all on the same day. I didn't see none of that yesterday. But my real question is did they go to this format where they pick 2 team captains to pick from each because the East is so garbage that you could not field a quality All-Star team with 1 player from each team in the East? Like, is that why they had to switch to this? Because is the East that garbage?
Not anymore. If you look at Brooklyn by itself, But I think initially, prior to Brooklyn forming, yes, that was probably the main reason that they.
I mean, it would just basically be Brooklyn, Boston, and Giannis.
Philadelphia, Philadelphia,
right.
Philly,
And Embiid,
Zach,
Jimmy buckets, and
Jimmy Butler, Zach LaVine,
Adebayo. But you're right,
Jimmy,
though. He's a star, man. He's a star.
Slacking this year to me, though.
What?
My personal. I mean, I'm sorry. No, my bad. I'm thinking. I'm thinking Kawhi Leonard.
You talking to a diehard Jimmy fan, bro? Don't say that.
No. I was legit. I was thinking about Kawhi Leonard, not Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. They did this format when the East was lagging a little bit, but now the conference have kind of balanced out. LeBron went west. Several West players came east.
I like the format. It reminds me of going to the court. You know what I mean? And you picking your best players.
I'm cool with it. I just was wondering if that's why.
I ain't picking no Utah dudes because nobody really picked Utah.
That was cold. He was not lying, though. I never played with Utah.
Never.
I did. I always play with Utah, boy. What? Boy, John Stockton and Carmelo on NBA Jam.
Negative.
Okay. Yeah. Boy, I can see that one. You talking about like 2K and live.
And Carmelo is a real dirtbang too, man.
Scum.
Nah, man. I didn't pick him a lot, but I would pick him from time to time.
Ain't no wrong with that, dog. That's all good. Fuck all that.
Hey, man, let's go.
No, bro. I didn't told you stop rushing greatness, bro. I didn't told you now. Okay. I didn't told you. Now hold on. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. Look, so there's a letter floating around.
Floating around.
Yeah. This isn't my area, right? And again, I do not want to speak ignorantly about this. So I'm going to allow my boy AB to go ahead and address this Father Pfleger letter.
Pfleger.
Who cares what you call him?
Whatever.
Yeah, just say they called him that. You know what I'm saying? The letter came. Yeah, he did. Like
he said,
he writes
so
shit down.
Yeah. Father Pfleger letter.
That's how you got delivered that shit. Fuck it, man.
He was sounding it out. He was sounding it out in his head.
Well, you know what though? The letter got sent from the DCFS. You finished? DCFS saying, stop it, man. Look here. We're not saying you didn't do anything. We're saying we couldn't find shit to prove these allegations that these young men, these older gentlemen alleged happened when they were younger men. Okay, that means unfounded. What's funny is not soon after that letter hit, another allegation popped up. And what threw me off about this allegation was, this guy with a similar allegation was the fact that he said, I don't want money. I just want to add validation to the two prior statements. I'm like, that just don't sit right with me, bro. It don't, man. But hey, y'all got the same lawyer. That lawyer's gonna get something for y'all. I think St. Sabine is putting up money weekly or monthly, like 100,000, 100K or something like that, for whatever reason. Maybe it's in defense. You know what I'm saying? But it's something, man. But the letter said what I thought people would, the conclusion people would come to anyway, man. It's so long ago. It don't sound right. I'm not taking anybody's side on it. I'm not taking Father Pfleger's side. I'm not taking these gentlemen's side. It's just a thing in society where when allegations are old, we're not saying that they aren't true. It just lends a different narrative to it. Like why now? The why now? What's your motive? What's your motivation to it? You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got on it, man. Look here. Saints of Bible, y'all
I feel you. Like I ain't gonna take a side either. I think the letter, the fact that the interesting part about the letter is at the end of the letter, it says, if you want us to keep this on file in case of future accusations. Did you see that part? At the very end.
That's crazy.
Number one, why is that not automatic? Like, why is it not automatically kept and registered so that if another allegation came from them same group of people, this would be flagged? Now, that's number one. So first, you have to first say, I want that to be the case. Number two, to me, it is, like you said, Abasi, like to immediately then see another letter come out and then from the same attorney, basically alleging the same thing the same way in a similar time period. Like you said, man, I'm not going to agree with either side. I do think that there is something to be said about his ability if this other claim is rendered false. There's got to be some penalty for this lawyer who keeps filing these things. There's got to be some penalty for false claims or claims that are proven unfounded. And if it's just proven unfounded, fine, whatever, right? But false claims, if it becomes blatantly false, man, there's got to be some penalty for that, man, because otherwise people could just keep shooting at you whenever they want, however they want, and there's just zero consequences for just throwing false claims at people, man. I think it's not all good, man.
What you got for me, Dion? You got anything on that?
Pfleger?
No,
I mean, the truth will set everybody free. I mean, everything that happens comes to light, and that's always been a situation that I've dealt with. So, if he didn't do anything, we'll definitely find out.
And to Kende's point about something being unfounded, I know with my job, if someone files a complaint against me, an allegation against me, and it comes back unfounded, they don't keep it on record because it wasn't actually proven. Right. So they think it's unfair. It's biased in the complainant's favor that it's kept on file, and it's discriminatory against me to have nothing found against me, to have a record about nothing but just a record. If that makes sense.
I see. So you saying if you saying that Pfleger might not want it to be on to keep it on record, because then it would show that there was a complaint against him.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah,
I think the language said something else. I think the language said if this complainant files again, this will show that previous complaint was unfounded.
That's different, though. Yeah.
But I feel you. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's I don't never have what my viewpoints on that, and I'm not going to even get into it, but shout out to you, Pfleger, sorry, Pastor.
Classy, man.
They call him Pastor Pfleger.
Hey, look, I just want to get right into Black excellence, man. Right into it. I got two people I just need to highlight. We got three entrepreneurs from Flossmoor, Illinois, Charles Alexander, Mark Edmond, and Jamel Lewis. They are the first owners of the Black-owned bread company, Black-owned produced bread. I thought that was huge. One day from the crib. Two,
absolutely.
Who even thinks about getting into the bread space, right? So that was just amazing. So shout out to them brothers. There's also another young lady that I must highlight as well. And it's Women's Month. So let's shout out to this young lady. She's transforming 12 abandoned acres into $25 million tech hub in Mississippi, right? So she's just taking this land and filling it up for young Blacks to come in there and be techies and be amazing. She's amazing. You can look her up as well. And last but not least, I want to get into my girl Tony, and we're going to go live with her. So let me bring Miss Tonika Lewis in.
If you do that, I'm going to change this background. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Miss Tonika is a trailblazer, and well, hello, Tony. What's going on?
Hi.
Hola, salud. How you doing? Good afternoon.
Hi.
So for those who are listening, okay, and watching, we wanted to shine light on the women that are making history, not the ones that have already done that. We want
Amen.
Right?
Yep.
And Miss Tonika Lewis Johnson, okay, she has set the city on fire, okay, to say the least. All right. Miss Tonika, I love your name. I love you.
Is she frozen?
Yeah, Tony, are you frozen?
Okay. Are you frozen? Okay, she's all back. There you go.
Yes, I had to click some screens away.
So did you hear that? I love you. Like, did you hear that?
I didn't even get to hear all that sweet
Damn.
fakeness. I didn't get.
She said sweet and fake.
So look, for the audience.
Say it again.
All right. So for the audience, right? Miss Tonika Johnson has set the city on fire with her vision. And again, we wanted to bring you on to highlight you, right? Because you're making history, right? You're putting your feet in the cement and you're making it happen. And it's a real thing. And I've known you for, since we were going through puberty, like it's like 14, you know what I mean? Like I know you, you know what I mean? Like I was at your parties, like it's crazy.
High school.
No. Because see, Dion's a hater about the high school situation.
Basically, really.
Tony, why did you go to Lane Tech? You could have went anywhere else. Come on, Tony.
Don't do that. Don't do that, man.
So I mean, here's the truth. Here's the truth, Tony. I actually understand why you went to Lane Tech. As an intelligent person, I understand why they accepted you. I'm struggling to understand how Amon and Abasi got in.
Abasi
Abasi
came later.
Got in. Yeah, I kind of understand why Abasi got in because the basketball team was super trash. They needed somebody with actual skills. So I'm still struggling how Amon gets in, other than his pops was a cop. No, his pops was a cop. It was probably a little
house was around the corner.
A little political pressure, you know what I'm saying? That's all. But no, I understand why you went to Lane Tech.
We scored high on reading comprehension.
There you go. There you go.
Who, Amon did?
Well, how about this?
Are you guys done? Are you guys done?
Yeah. No, they having fun.
I like your picture, McKinney.
No doubt. Of course, had to showcase the work, the folded map.
Before we get into the shits, let me just tell everybody who Ms. Johnson is. She's the creator of Folded Map Project. She's a mother. She's an artist. She's an activist. She's an educator. She's a role model. The list goes on and on. She's a friend. She's a sister. I just rock with her so heavy, and I just want to first tell you that I love what you're doing. I see what you're doing, and keep pushing. Right, just keep pushing. So I want to applaud you, today. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
In real life, right?
Thank you. Who would think that our little, Lane Tech experience would just snowball into this, huh?
Yeah. I try to tell people it was a melting pot. We probably didn't even realize the greatness at that time. Right, but there's a lot of good things that come out of it.
Yeah, I had to become an adult to be like, man, I am so happy we had that experience.
Right,
absolutely. Well, is there anything that the people watching or listening to us right now would want to know or need to know that Amon didn't mention?
I would say, I don't even know if you saw it, Amon. I gotta send you the link. That during the pandemic, early in the pandemic, since I wasn't going to be able to do presentations and stuff, I decided to use all of the Folded Map components and all of our pictures from high school to create the Folded Map animated film. So it's a 32-minute film that explains not only the project, but the origin of it. Because every time I would do a presentation, people were like, how did you come up with that idea? And I'm like, the question in itself kind of shows the difference in how people can't put that together. So I was like, let me just explain to people because that's also a teachable moment. So I made a little animated film. So
that's really
cool. I can't wait to see that.
One second.
I'm gonna send you the link.
Do you hear how deep my voice is? You didn't need any voiceovers, like anything I can help with?
I'm sure I will. I actually do. For a presentation this other artist made about me, and she hates her voice over it so bad, but the presentation is really good, but I do need a voiceover because I was like,
there's no need to have
I can't do it.
Person to do it. You might just
this dude is so funny.
Are you making your voice deep on purpose now?
Dude.
Yeah.
Fuck that dude.
All right, look here. You don't have to look far. You don't have to look far. If you need any kind of male voice, I'm here, and I can try to imitate a lady's voice. It might not be good.
No, I don't need you to do that.
Imitate a lady voice.
Yeah, go ahead right there. I can't do that.
So, Tony, I see you're getting a lot of critical acclaim for the Folded Map Project. Can you just explain briefly, right? Because I know you've done like huge presentations at different schools.
I know it'd be hard to explain it. I think I got it. I think I can do it.
Cliff notes.
Give me the Cliff Note version.
Okay, so Folded Map is watch this here, is a visual investigation of Chicago's historic segregation using Chicago's grid map by comparing addresses together on opposite sides of town and bringing residents who live on those same streets together to have a conversation.
Go.
Dope. 10 out of 10. That's a 10. That's a 10.
Well, let me say so like the experience, if I'm correct, and watching some of this footage of it, is like you take somebody who just, for instance, lives on 2000 South State Street and somebody who lives on 2000 North State Street. And for those that are not from Chicago, basically the zero line is where we start to see different neighborhoods, for lack of a, more specific.
Madison Estate. There you go.
Right.
Yep.
So Once you hit zero, you start going north. The numbers go from 0 up. And when you start going from 0 south, you go from 0 up. So you'll have two addresses that both say 2000 State Street, but one is north, one is south. So you find two people.
We're on a grid. We are on a,
like you can
what
see
have
in the
I learned
picture
that it's
behind.
called a reticular grid. So even when the streets don't have the same name, reticular.
That's 7. You get 7 points for that.
That's a 10. I was going 10.
Reticular is gonna get 10.
You have coordinates. You have coordinates.
And she's from Lane, definitely 10.
So even when the streets aren't named the same, they have the same numeric value, you know. So different streets still have the same numeric value, but a lot of people beyond or younger than us don't like make that immediate connection. Like we didn't have no GPS. Like we had to know the address and what it meant.
Yeah,
so
you definitely need to know how far north you was, how far south. Yeah,
yes,
for sure.
Yes.
And the key streets.
But then you find these people, and these two people come together, and you just kind of follow them as they get to know each other, as they ask each other questions about experiences.
I specifically created questions to ask them.
Okay.
So I have a set of photos that are addresses, just addresses, no people, that are similar, you know, 6500 north, 6500 south. So I pretty much focused on a neighborhood that would touch Inglewood if you were to fold the map. Okay. Just so people could get introduced to the concept. So, you know, Inglewood is from 55th to like 71st. So you fold the map, that takes you north to Rogers Park, Edgewater, and Andersonville. So those are the neighborhoods that I got residents from to meet each other. So when I had them meet each other, I asked them all the same questions, separate and when they met. How did you come to live in your neighborhood? What is missing in your neighborhood? What would you like to see that doesn't exist? Is there a place of peace in your neighborhood? How much does your house cost, or how much do you pay for rent? And what was the other? It was another question. That's crazy. I can't.
That's dope already, though. Yeah, that's great. That's thorough.
Thank you.
That's thorough. Yeah.
So then they would answer it individually.
To answer those questions.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. So I could have.
And what were your findings?
Individually and together. Well, see, I could pull up some footage right now. Y'all should let me know that I could share the screen. I could have just pulled up some footage. Basically,
we can share the link. We can definitely share the link on the page with the episode, though.
Okay. It's basically what we all knew, you know, which is why I wanted to tell the origin story of how I created it, because I wanted the public to know, it's Black teenagers from the 90s who are on public transportation that knows exactly what everyone is surprised to find out now. Our neighborhoods look different. Right. Our neighborhoods aren't invested the same way.
Vastly.
Yeah. And, you know, you don't have to go to college to like figure out how and why. And so that's what my findings were, that yes, historic racism and segregation is present today in how our neighborhoods look, and it impacts our lives today. And so the residents were just talking about that difference. And, you know, when you start talking about how much your house costs and the value of it, and you hear someone on the same street just 15 miles north and theirs is way more, then it's like, okay, this real. This is
reality check.
Let me ask you this. Where did this come from? Were you just sitting around one day and say, you know what? This is some bullshit. I've traveled this city. Like what was the moment for you? It's like, okay, this is how I'm going to do that.
Yeah, it was actually the 2016 presidential election year. That's when I was like, fuck this. I'm so tired of everybody talking about Chicago. It was like, I know we have the reputation. I get it. But that election year, like I had friends in other countries, like
they used us
calling me like, are you okay? Are you, are you getting shot? You know, friends who are white, they would go to other cities, and then when they would come back, they would tell me people even asking them if they getting shot. And I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. Like we cannot have this conversation just stay on gun violence without talking about how we got here. Because this is not what our city has been dealing with. It has gotten worse, and actually people are surprised, but would be surprised, but it's actually gotten better from when we were younger. So I was like, people have to understand it, you know, it's a reason for this. It's not because, oh, we just want to kill each other, whatever crazy stuff they were saying. So once I heard Trump, you know, in his effort to diss Obama, constantly talk about Chicago's gun violence, and everybody that I was talking to who did not live in Chicago and other states, always talking about our gun violence, I was like, okay, y'all need to learn something else. And let me do this project finally. Let me get it out of my head so it can be the answer to this rhetoric that was going on in 2016. So that's what made me just do it.
Did you think that it was going to pick up steam and catch fire the way it did?
No, I really just did it to get it out of my head. I was like, I've been thinking about it for too long. I was like, let me just get it out of my head. I knew that it had the potential to connect with a lot of people, since everybody always refers to the red line train. Like, oh, you could see how, you know, but I was like, oh, it's so much more that you could use to see how different, how racially and economically different Chicago is. But I had no idea. I just knew that I wanted to get it out of my head. I knew that I felt like Chicago needed to have a project like this because we are a legacy segregated city. And oh, it's so sweet.
she makes her appearance every episode.
Every episode. She's like, it's about now. It's action. So yeah, I just said it's about time. Let's just see what happens. I was working full time at another job. This other nonprofit called Growing Home, their employment training program, and they do urban farming. And it's also in Inglewood. And I had been working there for 4 years. And I told myself, okay, if I apply to this small fellowship and I get it, I'm going to work on Folded Map, but I'm going to have to either quit my job or ask them if I can go part-time.
Yeah.
So I knew that something was up with this. I was like, okay, if I'm willing to leave my job just to work on this project, then maybe this is going to be something bigger than what I think. So I got the fellowship, and then I went to my employer and I was like, yeah, so I got this wonderful opportunity. I was like, so do you think, you know, in order to accommodate me doing this, I could work part-time? I was ready for them to be like, no, you're just gonna have to leave.
Right.
But they said yes. I was like,
that's interesting.
So I was like, stuff is falling in line in a way that made it easy for me to do the project. So that's when I started thinking, maybe this is gonna be something bigger, but I was just focused on doing it. And I just had no idea that it would like resonate with so many people and grow in so many different ways. And then, you know, people actually connecting with me and the project and giving me ideas to do other stuff. You know, it's why I created the Folded Map Action Kit. People wanting more is why I created the short animated film. So I did not know it was going to evolve into me turning it into a whole nonprofit. I just thought it was going to remain a cute little art project. That's what I thought.
Well, you know what? It's a good thing you said that at some point you had to balance having to separate your time between two projects, job and starting Folded Map, because what crossed my mind was, okay, if she's invested in Folded Map, and I didn't know you were doing Growing Home. If she's doing that, that's a lot of her time taken out of a day. How would that, and building anything from the ground, it takes effort, it takes time. And time is the one thing you cannot get back. Regardless of how you invested, you cannot get it back. So I was wondering, how did having to invest so much time to build Folded Map and while working with Growing Home, how did that affect your social life and how did it impact your drive and focus?
Oh, well, Yeah, no, that's a really good question. Well, it made me, because I had to think about exactly what you're asking. So that's how I knew. I was like, all right, I cannot do a full-time job and work on this project. I need to seek out some way to support me working on it. So that's what made me look for a fellowship. And then the other decision, okay, if I get it, I'm gonna have to either quit or work part-time. But once they said part-time, I was like, okay, so now this frees up my daytime schedule. So I was able to balance it that way. And then, you know, when you're doing something you love or passionate or excited about, it doesn't really feel like
work.
Right. So it was that part. So that's why I knew I had to minimize my hours at Growing Home, because if I had to do folded map while working full time, then it probably would have felt like too much of a challenge. So yeah, I was able to balance it well. A lot of my weekends, I did folded map. I was able to do it during the week as well. And it just went on for about a year and a half before.
I see this right here. I see zero social life. Oh, yeah. So I see zero social life. Wow.
I mean, that was kind of.
Tony was turning up on her live. Tony was turning up on her live. Let's be clear. Don't do that.
I still have fun.
Okay.
I prioritize.
I'm still waiting on my hoodie too. What's up with my hoodie? What's up?
You didn't get it? I had a whole volunteer.
Fire your management, okay? No.
She gonna pull that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, about these
maybe I didn't put your
about these hoodies.
I didn't put your name.
What hoodies are we talking about? I'm just inquisitive.
I did a horrible job at merchandising, so I'm not even selling them no more. But you gonna get your hoodie. What size is that?
XL. Okay. XL. Extra large.
You might want to double that these days.
Hey, look.
I think you can squeeze up in there.
No, I'm
his
good.
hoodie's been hugging.
You say I'm good out here.
Hey, look. So what was your experience like on Wendy C Live? Because I feel like my girl on there is real cool. I haven't met her, but
Val. Well,
say her name.
Yeah, you can't meet her because you would just come off as a perv.
Well, she's used to that.
I don't know. Yeah, because you would just stare at her because she's literally that gorgeous in person.
Yeah, okay.
She is.
It's like, yes, it's
personality
crazy.
Makes it even better.
It's just you just stare at her and be like, you really look like this. But no, it was great. I mean, I got to meet her. And then I was on there twice, so that's what was crazy. So she remembered me the second time. She was like,
"Oh, cool.
We're on here for." I was like, "Yes, the Chicago in the year, you know." But
say that Chicago in the year.
It was a really nice experience. And that definitely helped a lot of people know about the project and also go see the exhibit. So they really did help me gain like a little larger public.
No, for sure.
Well, let me jump in because I mean, obviously it's Women's Month and that's one aspect of it, but I think like you really highlight a couple of things, right? So one, being a full-time professional is just, you know, every adult you know, has to deal with that, right? Being an artist there's always a conversation about whether or not you can sustain yourself as an artist, right? And still be true to your work. You find yourself in these situations where it's like, well, I can take this one project but it's not what I really want to do, but it's going to sustain me, right? To stay as an artist, right? But then of course you got this third level, which is you're a mother also, right? Yeah. And if I'm correct, is it just one daughter?
No, I have two. I have one daughter who's 19. I have a son who's 16.
Oh, okay.
You have a 19-year-old?
Yeah, I knew she had a 19.
Here,
yeah.
Wow.
Man.
No, she still has the baby face effect to her.
I know.
That's wonderful. Yeah, that's wonderful.
My daughter has the baby face. She still looks 12 and she hates it.
She looked just like you though. Yeah, she looked exactly like you though. Like y'all look exactly
Look, she would get so irritated if she heard you say that right now.
I know. Tell her get used to it.
what you trying to say? I mean, you know.
Tell her get used to it. Tell her get used to it. When your mom was a celebrity, that's the first thing gonna come out of everybody.
I still don't even think of it that way. That's so crazy.
No, I know. My mama don't either, but it's true. But no, so
you're a celebrity.
You're a celebrity.
Flex. That boy flexed real good,
I
didn't
see
he?
you, King.
I know. I was
actually saying that my mother is the celebrity.
Okay, fair enough. Pardon
y'all. So
you
can't
just
read
going
and
off
listen.
of the wording you were using. We thought you were saying you were. But it makes sense. He's the child. Now I get it. He's the child.
He was like,
right.
actually, I said it in the way that
in the exact same way it was supposed to be said.
I just thought about it. You were right.
It was grammatically correct and everything.
Yep.
Everything.
Yep.
Everything.
He has no
this is what I got to go through, Tony. This is what I got to go through all the goddamn time.
They just respond off the couple words they hear.
Yeah, that they can interpret.
We've already apologized. Let's move forward.
But wait. So my question is just this. So like
motherhood. Yes.
Yeah. Like, so what part of that? How much of your like creative quest and maybe your professional quest? How much of that is driven by what you want to show your kids or what you want to kind of set as an example for them?
None of it originally was. They didn't motivate.
Nice.
I think Amon can attest to the fact I've always been an artist, a weirdo.
Love it.
It was kind of just the mother that they got. So they really didn't have any major influence into my interests and pursuits. But once I, did folded map and it started to grow beyond like my capacity to handle it as an artist, like it wasn't just an exhibit anymore. It wasn't just people wanted me to speak. It was like, okay, I gotta formalize this into something. So me thinking about them being teenagers now, I really did, they did help me want to formalize it into an entity that, maybe they might want to help with when they get older, or something that could benefit them, or, just legacy, like have it established. So I would say most recently, me thinking about them as young adults, and them going to be baby adults real soon, I started thinking about the business aspect of it a bit more. Like, okay, my son's interested in computers and technology. So, if he can't find a job right away, it would be great for him to be able to work for me and help me do some stuff like this. Maybe my daughter can be my administrative assistant. So I definitely started thinking about stuff like that when I made the decision to formalize it into a nonprofit, because, that was a scary decision, like actually making money for your own salary, but yeah, I think being an artist, once you get to a certain age, it's you easily realize you're an entrepreneur. I mean, artist is just another way of being an entrepreneur. And you just have to get to a point where you see yourself as that. You are a creator, you are a maker, but if you can start to think about your art as a product, then you can easily just transfer over to being an entrepreneur or a business person. It's just if you want to.
Bars. Tony, can you gonna kick it with us, or you gotta go? Because I know you gotta
go. I kind of cleared my schedule for y'all. I kind of
okay, well let's get it in. Let's get to the shit. So we're done with the formal part of the interview. Yeah. Now we're
gonna use you as a what's that word?
Referee?
Lab rat.
No, he said
to see how it is. To see how it is to have a woman on the show.
Okay. Okay. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I just didn't know what was happening right there.
Yeah, like hold on, man, don't do that.
I was like hanging on each word, like what is
where is he going? Where is he going? All right, so look, let's get into. Did you see Coming to America?
I didn't watch it yet.
Me either.
You wearing that wrap? How dare you?
Well, I'll tell you this, Tony. If you wanna see it with an unbiased opinion, then you might not want to stick around.
Oh gosh. Well, I already heard a lot of people say it was bad. However,
It was
however,
I don't think it was.
If you saw the first one now as an adult, would you think it was a classic?
Oh, meaning
If
absolutely. If I saw the first one now, do I think that the first one would be a classic? Absolutely.
I don't think I would.
Serious?
I don't think I would.
It would still be funny.
Our age, and I think what it meant to us at that time helped us think it was. I don't know. I haven't seen the second one. I'm just saying that,
I'm approaching this from a purely
predictable.
I disagree. See, that's my thing. I disagree. I think that the original storyline was so original. I don't think that there had been any other program or script about the way that transpired seemed true to me. When he goes to the barbershop and the way the barbershop people treated him. I thought that was authentic. The way when he goes to the nightclub.
It's a sequel though, man. It's gonna have to have ties.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the original movie, the original Coming to America. I think that was a very original storyline, and I definitely think it would still be classic to me now, based on the artistry in it. I mean, it seemed like
some movies that was classics. You watch them again, and you like, wow.
They don't hit the same. They hit different. They hit different.
That's not one of them.
About Love Jones. I watched that later. I was like, this is actually.
You didn't like Love Jones the second time as an adult?
I watched it a lot when it came out.
I know you're not hating on Love Jones.
She just said she didn't think it was that classic.
She's not hating. She's keeping it a buck.
To watch it ever again when I started watching it as an adult, I was like,
so nigga, thank you, Emil, for that. Thank you. They looked at me like I had three eyes.
The only reason I would watch it now is because of
nostalgic. It's nostalgic.
Yeah.
Really?
Like the storyline, I got so many problems with it now.
Oh my God! Thank you. Thank you.
What's wrong with it?
On a date with Bill Bellamy. I'm like, wait.
Oh my God.
That happens.
Hold on.
That happens.
Definitely happens.
There's runners in the streets right now.
But she wasn't a runner. They didn't play her that
way. And Dion and McKinley.
She was trying to make him jealous.
I love how things come full circle to what I say on this show, bro. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Thank you hearing this, bro?
I'm flabbergasted. Okay, I'm floored.
On International Women's Day, a woman said y'all straight.
It's phenomenal how she.
Thank you.
I mean, I will rock a Love Jones t-shirt to this day. However,
and listen to the soundtrack.
She's so fucking feminine and ladylike.
He couldn't wait.
Yes, I am.
Fuck that, Tony. You know what? You on the corner. I am not with none of that shit.
Squad. There you go.
No, we're not going.
Come on,
we're not going.
Tony.
Now you're not outvoted no more.
Thank you.
So you said that it's not really realistic that she would go on a date with Bill Bellamy.
No, I didn't say it wasn't realistic. I just said I had a problem with that storyline for her character. It just didn't.
First of all, niggas do that type of shit all the time.
Yeah,
and women
he was
do
coming
it all
at
the
her
time.
since he met her.
It's still relevant now.
But the character they made her out to be, I was like,
what you mean?
She saw him with a girl.
They love Nina. Okay, you're not gonna win this.
She saw him with a girl in the library.
Yes,
so as a
girl that she didn't know,
but she obviously had a problem with it.
But she
Bill Bellamy wanted to take her out, and she wanted to make Lawrence jealous.
Wanted to make Whoopi.
And then she gets mad, or when he actually gets jealous. And
preach, come on, preach.
Like,
no, she got mad when Wood took her to a party that he was at.
Right, but she got mad at Bill Bellamy for being a clown. Right, she got mad at Bill Bellamy for being a clown.
She got mad because he took her to the party.
Yeah, that you knew dude was gonna be
up the street like somebody stole her damn bike. That's what women do, though, right, Mom?
Oh, okay.
Mom,
I feel like that didn't play. That was not the correct script for what a woman would have done.
We were trying to get on, but fuck it, right? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and check the next movie. Did you see Judas and the Messiah?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Has everyone seen it? Right?
Yes.
Yes.
He
This-
won Critics' Choice last night, just so y'all
That's
know.
dope. That's dope.
Just last night.
This is our
Why
segment.
are they doing supporting actor? Because they were basing the movie around Lakeith's
Think so.
part.
Yeah, because he's Judas.
Why isn't
Right.
Lakeith getting any award nomination?
Because we hate him for that role and for the person he played in real life. You know what I'm saying? He lucky people don't run over him now in real life.
He did an amazing job as that role in that role.
It was extraordinary, man. It was very extraordinary.
And he didn't even get nominated. That's fucked up. But
Judas and the Black Priest was everything it should have been too, though.
Priest, like
Judas and the Messiah, excuse me. Judas and the Messiah was everything it could have been for that movie, bro. It was nice.
Judas and
Father Pfleger. Father Pfleger.
The Black Priest. Well, no,
Judas and the
didn't
Black
see-
Priest.
Y'all didn't see that one? Y'all didn't see the Black Priest?
no.
Oh, that
That's
was dope.
Father
Check it out.
Fledger
That's a part of your own personal
Google.
porn stash. We don't.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we ain't.
Go on here. Madison and Pulaski is still there right now. You can grab it right there. Grab the
On
movie.
DVD.
Yes, I did see it. I saw
So-
the movie.
I had an interesting conversation yesterday in reference to the movie, right? And the gentleman I was talking to basically was saying the movie was cool, but why did the movie have to be made about him infiltrating, right? And he became Judas. Because the movie necessarily wasn't about Fred Hampton. It was
Fred Hampton.
about
Yeah, no, it was.
it was about the dude who infiltrated and did the shady shit that he did, right?
I think that phrasing might be wrong. The story was told through the infiltrator, but it was definitely about Fred Hampton.
What's the difference?
entire movie. Because if you say it's about Lakeith Stanfield who played the Judas
Well, it was
character,
through
right?
his story.
It was
was
through
split,
his,
bro.
it was through his,
Live
right, through his
intersection.
Yeah, thank you.
perspective.
It was
Yeah.
split. It was split, bro.
But the entire story was about the Fred Hampton story because most people don't even know who Fred Hampton was.
Judas and the
And
Black
the
Messiah,
right?
Judas.
So that was my
and
argument.
the
That
Black
was my
Messiah.
argument, right? My argument
Harold
was
Melvin and the Blue Notes.
they've been trying
Gladys Knight and the
the
Pips.
Pips. You know what I'm saying?
Name a blue note. Name a blue note.
McKinley uncle.
So that was the argument. I was trying to get him to explain that, or explain to him that this movie has been trying to be made for like 20 some odd years, right?
Right.
Really?
It wasn't. Yeah, it's just, in my opinion, I don't think there was enough content.
They were scared of it, bro.
information about him, right? And because the government did what they did to him, they weren't going to tell that story. But the story that they would tell is the Judas, the dude that they put in place, right? That made more sense to them, for the people. When I say the people, the elites that
Yeah, they're
funded
gonna
the film.
The gatekeepers.
yeah distribute the movie. Yeah, no, I did read some article about them talking to Fred Hampton Jr. and about what he thought and their how they contributed to the process and how they did change the original, what they originally set out to create, by including, you know, the Judas character. They thought it would make it more interesting,
I think though,
and appealing to the public who
Entertaining.
would not be able to totally handle an entire Fred Hampton.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I was
I
hoping
think there's
that-
two
I was
things,
hoping it was
right?
gonna be like our new Malcolm X. Right? I was hoping.
I
for
know,
that.
I was too. And then I started reading what it was about. I was like, oh,
well, there's probably two reasons why it didn't hit that. Number one, who directed this? I forgot who directed this film.
Ryan Coogler.
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler did it. Okay.
Man, come through.
My general thinking would be, one, Malcolm X was 3 hours. And if you remember when Malcolm X came out, Spike Lee said specifically that the production companies were shutting them down because it was
Yep.
too long.
yes.
And Spike's response was, I can't tell this story in 90 minutes, right? So I think that if you were expecting the Malcolm X effect, then you would have had to give Ryan Coogler another hour, right? So that he could have told the full story, because there was certainly more to the story than that. I think the two key components of this is this though. I think one of the reasons to include what's his face, Lakeith.
Spike. Yeah.
I think one of the reasons to include him is because it tells the part of the story that is up until now been considered conspiracy theory, this idea that there was a counterintelligence program that directly infiltrated all of the Black leadership organizations, that they targeted specifically and directly. Like that one little baby scene where Hoover is addressing all the FBI agents and specifically marking Fred Hampton as a target against the United States. That's a real thing, right? And so I think
Martin Sheen that played the hell out of that role too. He did a really good job at that role. But go ahead.
But I just think that
he's pod now.
He isn't done with his TED talk. Please. You played a really good role. He's giving you all of this, all of the,
let him go.
all of the academia. And he's like, he played a really good role.
What was that? What did you
finish with your monologue with Kid Day? Finish.
Academia.
No.
Academia. Wow.
No, just saying it was important to include that because that was previously considered to be like, no, that's just what conspiracy theorists think about, right? So I think that they gave it its real life, saying, no, this was a real thing, right? And I think the second part is, I just don't think enough people were aware of the influence that Fred Hampton Jr. had. I'm sorry, Fred Hampton, not Jr. Fred Hampton had as a part of this national party. When we hear Black Panther, we think Huey Newton, we think Bobby Seale, we think Stokely Carmichael and all them cats, Angela Davis and everybody. We don't think Fred Hampton, but Fred Hampton in Chicago was the man.
It needs to be a part two.
And I agree.
Interesting.
Hey, what?
Yeah, you know what?
And I think I would like that part two. I would like the prequel to Judas and the Priest.
That's cool though.
Judas and the Priest.
Judas and the Priest. Yeah. We on the same team.
You made me do it.
Love Jones, Judas and the Black Priest. It's on. We popping.
Judas and the Messiah. Okay.
Yeah. You know what? To McKenday's point, it's a shame that the story of Chairman Hampton isn't more known than it is, and it just tells the story of how people don't do their homework or research when it comes to the history and part of our plight, what we've been through in this country. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I watched the movie, I watched it without expectations. I just wanted to watch what they were giving me, and I was very pleased with the product. I mean, it stirred up, and it did what I wanted to do. It stirred up emotions. Then it made me, I was angry at how, it's funny as hell, the job I do now, of how they treated this brother. You know what I'm saying? How they treated this brother and his friends. They treated the community and their culture. When these cops are outside talking about, they were drunk too. Cops do drink on the job. Where's the ice cream trucks and all this? And I'm like, dude, I want to come to the TV and fuck y'all up.
You got arrested.
Period. You know what I'm saying? Do all that. But how they stayed fast and Fred stayed in the movie. Stay on the mission. He kept talking about the hospital and the clinic to help his people. Man, that shit was gravy. Yep. And it also made me sad the fact that this man was chopped down at the mere age of 21, the tender age of 21. That was
I swear.
Whoa.
I mean, we all remember being 21. Like, to be a thinker, right, and a leader at that age, bruh,
of a national movement.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, I wasn't going up to no GDs and BD chiefs talking about some, let me holler at you about.
He organized.
I wasn't on that shit.
What do you guys think about Daniel's acting job? I mean, as a British man, playing that role.
Well, they say one of the main reasons that the Black European male actors particularly get so many roles in Black Hollywood in the US is because they have excellent language and dialect skills. They can change. They're cheaper. They have to practice.
Sounds like discrimination to me.
Yeah, cheaper is a part of it. But because that London British accent is so thick, and so they have to practice that up front. So they're able to do various different things. I think he's a great actor in general. Let me just say that.
But it's funny you said it because in Judas and the Black Messiah, not the Black Priest, we won't do that again. Hey, that's it. Hey, some of the words Daniel was spitting out there, you couldn't even understand. Fred, for the people, for the people. I'm like, oh, he talking faster than me, and I talk fast.
Yeah. Definitely from the West Side. Definitely giving West Side.
Don't do us like that.
Tongue twister vibes.
Him and then Damson Idris from Snowfall, like they're up and coming,
Again, another brother I didn't know that was from that way.
Yeah.
He
Quite a few
studied
of them, man.
Denzel. If you watch Snowfall, that motherfucker talk just like him.
Snowfall dude is? I didn't know.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
You said that's too many.
I'm telling you, they so good at dialect, it's hard to know.
I know, but I mean, I didn't know he was. Jeez.
See,
hey, look, I got a question. This I was sitting up the other day and I was like, damn, do we have black privilege? Is black privilege a real thing? Because we quantified the term white privilege, but have we thought about what black privilege should be, can be, or is it a thing at all?
Well, I want to know what you think. Like, where did that come from? Like, what is the?
Because there's
what's an example? I need to know an example.
So here's the thing.
How did you come up with this question?
I need to know.
If there's white privilege, then there has to be black privilege. If there's an
don't
on,
agree with that.
No. If there's an on, there has to be an off, right? It just there's
so white, but okay. So on off as a metaphor means that one is opposite of the other. So white privilege and black privilege will be the same thing. So you can't use on off.
Perfect example is Amon was caught off guard that the African American police officer was fired because he used the N-word.
Oh, okay.
Good call.
Okay, so that would be an example of black privilege. As a black person, I have black privilege to say the word nigga. Okay.
Which should never be said by anybody to me, according to me. You know.
I agree.
But I'm saying we have an opportunity to say exactly what black privilege is if we've already stamped what white privilege is. What is black privilege, and how make it a thing?
Bro, when you first posed this, I thought it was dope initially, and the more I thought about it, I was looking like more to what McKinley said. It's not really a thing, but as part of the culture, the black culture, my mind went here. I was like, well, what other? This is just an example, in my opinion. What other race can you go shit on your people, not give a fuck about them, go out here and shuck and jive for massa, so to speak, you know what I'm saying? And when they done with you, and they through with you, and you no longer benefit the rest of society outside of black culture, we take you back with open arms like we did OJ, like we did Michael Jackson, like we did Tiger Woods.
Like we about to do Kanye.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Black culture, bro. We take you back. That's not a tangible thing, but to me, that's black privilege, man. And if in a perfect world, I always go back to Black Panther, man. I go back to Wakanda, because to me, real black privilege would be us moving in a conglomerate type fashion, bro, with our dollar, with our spending, because we consume so much. Society markets so many products and things toward us that if we had leadership and could move in a way where we could dictate what our dollar does, that would be black privilege. But we don't, man. We don't have that yet. We need that. And as a side note, and it's a running joke, the cookout, the ever famous cookout, is black privilege. You see somebody
cutting Pete.
I want
to hear it. I want to hear it.
If you see, I kick everybody to cookout. I don't invite nobody to the cookout. You'd have to explain that, what black. Well, you have to explain it when it's time for you. But for me, the cookout, the cookout though, you see somebody.
I say you speak.
Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Let's get it.
No, but when you see somebody,
sexist, I love it.
This nigga say something while I'm talking is getting shot.
When we see, when I say we, I mean black people, a lot of black people see somebody dancing real good or singing or anything. They say, oh, you can come to the cookout. I'd be like, no, the fuck they can't. They can stay right where they are and just do what the fuck they do.
Like auditions?
No, there was a video up in the group of a young Caucasian woman footwork
working to death.
And she did her thing.
I get what you're saying.
And I was like, she can't come to the cookout. She can dance where she at.
We can watch your video.
When they adopt our culture so good, we bring them in.
Yes, those ever welcome in arms. You see what I'm saying?
So Tony, what do you think black privilege can be a thing?
She got them eyes squinted. Let's go. Let's go.
Let me put well, what I think is black privilege. Okay, well, I use the term white privilege. However, I have been around people who don't even like that term. How calling benefiting from racism a privilege. Some people don't even like that word being associated with you or a group of people, white people, benefiting, being the beneficiaries of racism. They don't even like calling that privilege. They're like, that just, that sounds too nice. Like it's, you're benefiting from racism and unfairness. So the word privilege just sounds too nice. So even though I use white privilege, I still got, I don't even really all the way just like that word or that term. I just use it just to move the conversation along. So black privilege, I don't.
It's tough, right? It's very difficult to land on.
Okay, so we're privileged. Like I would have to look at it like culturally in order to make it really mean something to me. Like, yes, we're privileged as black people to be black because it's beautiful being black.
It's the coolest thing in the world.
Black privilege.
Everybody steals. We are privileged to be the originators of all the cool shit.
Yes, we're privileged to be such a source of fucking
provide culture.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you know, I mean, that could be looked at as a privilege.
What do you say, Dion? What's your words, Dion?
Well, I found a definition that I was very interested in bringing to the show. It says the black privilege, the privilege of college acceptance.
Whoa.
I'm sounding like a mon right now. Let me start over. The privilege of college acceptance with mediocre grades.
Oh wow.
That's black privilege?
So affirmative action. So basically.
Yeah. Like I'm black, so don't look at my grades because I'm a this or that, and I'm gonna make your school.
So that clearly came from a very conservative white racist website.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what I found.
Mediocre white people make it in the world, and we should have that same right. Mediocre
that would be black privilege. Yeah.
You know,
I think Chris Rock had this joke where he was like, real equity is when I could be just as horrible at something as a white person and still be just as successful as they could be.
Yeah, still become president.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That's true equity. That's true equity.
That's real.
I don't know. I'm gonna throw it on the shirt, man. I think it's something there. There are probably some layers that we need to peel back on it.
I get shot, man. You might want to be
People will
careful.
definitely buy that. They'll definitely buy a shirt that says black privilege.
Look,
I think here's the thing. I'll say if you want to push the narrative, have a real clear definition. Because I'm not saying that you can't.
I'm trying to define it now. That's what I'm asking. I don't know how we define it. That's why I'm asking. You know what I mean?
It was a great topic. It was a great topic to bring up. What people thought.
Yeah. I mean, black privilege could be when you see another brother in the room, and it's a room full of white people, and y'all look and y'all give each other the head nod like that's black, brother. I see you, brother.
So
I know what's
turning
black
it on
privilege,
its head is what we're doing.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
So if we're doing
You think that's privilege though? Just saying what's up?
I don't know. I don't know.
You know what? See, I was going to say something to I think what she's saying, but let me start here first. As a man, I think black privilege as a black man is having the protection of a black woman because they'll go to bat for you. When they love you, they'll go to bat for you. They'll fight a bear for you. That means rain,
what if they don't?
Snow. If they don't, you dirty get shit on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I'm just seriously like once you're divorced or whatever, they don't have that same.
You add specifiers in or not, bro. That you know that makes a whole different ball game.
No, I mean I'm still good friends with my ex-wife, but I don't feel like she looks at me differently. She's still.
But wait, he's not talking about just that one situation.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just
saying.
I don't think he's. Wow. I honestly do not believe he's.
When they're
pigeonholing anything, I'm just saying that a lot of black women are very forgiving, right? So I wouldn't look at that situation as that because, like I was saying,
for what situation?
I'm saying like if a man divorces his wife.
Okay, I got you.
I think black women are very forgiving. They still, believe in a black man and understand that. I just feel like certain things that black men have some class.
You said believe in black men though, like shit. It's actually a real thing though.
It is. Am I lying, Abasi?
Wait, you put it in quotation.
Yeah. Which makes it mean something different, though.
Don't look at my hands; they're big. Don't look at my. Let me put them right here.
Their hands are saying something else, is what they're doing.
Yeah, it's just like I feel like I could still. I've always had this thing with Black women where respect is always going to be there for them. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, Tony, I divorced a Black woman, married a Hispanic woman, but I still have no issue or ill will towards Black women.
Hey, you know what? I think there's a such thing.
That would mean.
And I have a son.
I think there's a such thing as Black male privilege. Now that you put it like that.
Absolutely.
Now that you put it like that, I think there's a such thing as Black male privilege.
Did I just not say privilege is a Black man? I swear before the Jesus y'all believe in.
Say it, McKinney, because you know the other two are going to let you get through it.
Ain't no other two. I just said it first, fam.
Yeah, Abasi. What Abasi said. What Abasi said.
He's recorded. We can always go back and
that punch will really hurt. Don't hit me.
No, man. No.
The reason I was going to say that, and I think my reason is different than Abasi's reason, but I do agree that Abasi already framed this. I think that there could be such a thing as Black male privilege under a couple of basic pretenses. One being that I think it's without trying to show, without sounding conceited or no shit like that. I think that there is a general appreciation of the Black male as a specimen across cultures. I feel like white people, Asian people, Puerto Rican people, all people in some way.
There's all kinds of privilege. There's also light skin privilege.
Hello. Let's talk about it.
There's also pretty girl privilege.
Let's talk about it. There's also big ass privilege.
Yes. Big ass.
These are
big ass privilege is up there. Up there.
Up there for sure. Privileges. Now that we're talking about it. So
yes. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying before you put the shirt on, before you walk around here with the Black privilege shirt on, have a description. Like add two has a shirt. I'm sorry, go ahead, Tony. My bad. Go ahead, Tony.
No, I was just getting excited about it coming together. Like, I get it now. Yeah.
Right. No, like add two has a shirt that says African American, and he has a definition of what that means. To be born American without the memory of African.
Yeah, pause on it just hit me now, but
hit you hard, huh?
I think Black privilege can be how you carry yourself, right? You walk like a king, you talk like a king, you demand respect.
Check.
Black privilege. It's coming.
No,
it's coming together.
If I walk like a king, talk like a king, and still don't get the job, is that privilege?
Black privilege is people thinking you are an amazing dancer, athlete.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Exactly. Right.
You get it now.
Songs and dances.
And you're like, actually, I'm lame. I don't.
I don't buy Jordans. Don't buy Jordans. Don't know what to tell you. I don't know what pair that is. I don't know if they retro. I don't know if they new. I don't know what year they came out. I don't fucking buy Jordans. Don't know what to tell.
But privilege is them thinking you're cooler than probably what you really are.
Your name's always gonna be John Trail or Shaquita.
Right.
Now that's real. That's real. I went to a baseball tournament in Milwaukee with a bunch of white boys, and they called me Chicago because they didn't want to say McKinney because they couldn't. Oh. And because they called me Chicago, everybody else thought I was way fucking tougher than what I really was.
You had a gun on you.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Into the field.
You know what? That's actually pretty crazy too.
Black privilege or Chicago privilege?
I think it's Black privilege. I think it's Black privilege. Because you can go anywhere and people.
And I'm light skinned.
And he light skinned, so he'll take your girl too. Tougher than you and take your girl.
You go to Chicago to any state, it's a different vibe. I hate that word. But
you know what though? My partner at work, Jennifer's age, she's white, really cool. I consider her a friend. I'm getting my haircut one day. I said, I made this joke on the page before. I told her I was in the chair. She didn't know what the fuck that meant. That meant I'll call you back. Or hey, I'm busy right now. I
can't talk right now.
Right. So since she didn't know what that meant, she proceeded to text me 3 more texts. Her daughter said, "Mom, look at my drip." She immediately hit me like 911. What is drip? I'm like, relax. It's not an STD. It's none of that. All right. It's none of that. All right. It is fashion. She wants to look at something she has on, something she feels really, really, really good in. As Dave Jeff says, fly, PHLY, fly in. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
Shout out to Pop. You know, and I think that's also describing what you guys are mentioning as black privilege. Like, you know, the latest slang, what it means. I'm looking like, wow, you had to call me for that. When I got to work that night, I'm looking like you owe me lunch tonight.
That's interesting, man. You might be on something.
Hey, genius, man. Don't worry about it though. Hey, look, fuck it. Let's
He just trying to show y'all how he got into lane tech.
There you
go. Black privilege.
Black privilege.
Y'all need 3 more light-skinned dudes. Y'all need 3 more light-skinned dudes.
He did very well in humanities classes and philosophy classes.
Hold on. Tony, how you feel about that racist mural in Lane Tech?
Exactly.
Nah, never mind. That's another a whole other conversation.
How about that mural?
No, it's horrible. It needs to be taken down, just like our mascot. Like, I'm totally down.
We talked about all that, and
I'm glad they watched
the week. I sent the guy some videos.
That's cool. I want to see that.
It's a real thing. Let's go ahead and transition, man. Let's get back to the shits. What? This and I know the king. Okay. Has a lot to say. You know, the king has a lot to say. And I you know what?
Man, making
I don't even feel bad about addressing him as such, right? Because that's
Tom and Jerry tie-dye.
That's how he feels, right?
Huh?
That's how you feel.
Figure out what it says on the tie-dye.
Joe,
it says Tom and Jerry.
Let me get this out quick. Joe Fresh Goods had a collab.
Oh yeah.
With a Converse. That motherfucker took over.
Yeah, that's
Converse, and this is the shirt that came.
Shout out to
I
Joe.
got a lot of those stuff sent over. So
Tom and Jerry.
I couldn't see. The microphone was blocking. It looked like
Tom and Jerry just came out, so I understand.
Hey, I watched that movie and I was in tears laughing.
Lila has watched it. How the fuck is who was on the damn soundtrack? Rick Ross was on the Tom and Jerry.
Rick Ross, Josie too.
Black privilege. Black privilege.
Exactly.
Tony, don't hate, Tony.
Hey,
wait.
We want to get you on the Tom and Jerry soundtrack.
Black beard privilege. He got black beard privilege.
And I don't know if y'all know that his house was the one in Coming to America.
Yeah, I knew
it made him $2.7 million for them to use it. So it was cool.
Before I forget, 30 years ago today, New Jack City came out.
Really?
13
Thank God they didn't do number 2. I heard they was doing a sequel to that. Thank God they canceled that shit.
I mean, Nino's got
y'all will watch it. Half people still watch it on the strength of they love New Jack City Part 1.
I thought
like
Wesley did
Coming to America.
Coming to
and it ain't shit else to do.
As well you should. We all love that bad boy. I don't know how many times in my dreams I pulled up on the Jeep standing up at the end, like when they put up on the hill, that was me. On the bus stop though. In my mind, I was in that Jeep.
Rockabye, baby.
I get smudge me wax 2 and 3 times a day.
What's that?
That was my shit.
Rockabye, baby. Go ahead.
What comes after sex? Do you have a routine? Is there
There's no transition. That's real.
Tony's like
rough transition.
That's the only way to go.
You go straight.
Boom. He did say, let's get to the shits.
Let's get to the shits.
What do y'all call it? Sushi gang? Sushi gang? That's what y'all call it. Sushi gang.
What do you mean? What happens after
sex? Is there a routine? Is there something physical that you do? Is there a conversation? Or is it like, okay, get
I'm
get
interested,
out,
Tony.
Oh, this is a question.
In a woman.
No. This is everybody. This is everybody. This is out the brain.
Tony goes first. Ladies, hey, go with Dana Owens.
Black male privilege at its finest.
Hey, black female privilege. Ladies,
how are you making history by asking you? So what happens after you have sex?
The Equalizer. Anybody watch that shit?
All right, that's enough, man. Shit.
I'm not watching that shit.
Jamming. Turn to a party.
Does anyone watch The Equalizer?
8 different conversations going on right now.
No, at all. Don't.
How do you deal with this, McKinney?
Cancel that shit.
I know this irritates your soul.
This is your shit. This is your lane.
Lots of wine.
Introduce your shit, Dion. Okay, I brought it out here. Okay, I put it on the fucking table. Introduce it, brother.
A little aggressive there, buddy.
Yeah. Why are you so angry, bro?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm small. Napoleon complex.
I'm interested to hear. McKinday's and Tonika's.
Oh man.
But bro, You are the Renaissance man, dog.
He just asked Dion. Can we let Dion answer? We always interrupt Dion. We need more cowbell. We need more cowbell.
Everyone but Dion.
We don't need more cowbells at all.
Need more cowbell, man.
Which one, the love and hip hop cowbell or
Dion,
real
would you
cowbell?
answer the motherfucking question?
I know you
Bossy interrupted. No, I actually want to hear the ladies first. Then I'll go.
It's only one. It's
You. Folded map lady. How's that?
okay, all right.
Coming to America bandana and then watch them.
The question was, what happens? The routine?
Yeah.
Is there a routine?
Is there a routine after sex? Right? Is there?
You know, it depends on the person that you're having it with.
Cut and dry, real simple. Huh? Okay.
You're not getting up and look like that. Oh no.
Hell no. Is there a towel? Do you have like a? No. All right. Do you laying there?
She said, get up.
Talk.
You get up.
Have conversation.
That's more just like
the basics.
The cleanup.
Right.
The cleanup.
Well, that's why.
First of all, we know there's a cleanup. Just listen.
Right.
Clean up on aisle one. Clean up on aisle one.
Clean up on aisle.
Everyone cleans up.
Who though?
You know what?
Hey, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start putting that song on. Clean up, clean up. Everybody do your shit. Clean up.
How you know that you ain't got no kids, brother? You practice it. Can they practice it? Mm-hmm. He said no.
Make Tony answer it in depth.
He is so. You are so sexist, bro.
I did. It.
All right, so
I didn't really understand the question, so I
didn't.
I want to hear.
Well, this is gonna be different for single people versus people in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? That's
you can answer back in the day.
Does it
Me
have
and
to
Amon
be?
can answer back in the day. I'm gonna answer back in the day.
Oh, the answer back in the day. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dion, you don't speak for me. Okay.
Whoa.
All right, I'm going to answer back in the day. Amon can answer for his
somebody
current
just
life.
answer the goddamn topic.
Dion said, Amon can fuck up his whole life right now by answering.
Hey, back in the day when I wasn't married, see how that prefaced everything? It all depends on the girl. If it's a woman that you're interested in being with,
I heard you.
That date, you want to cuddle, you want to have conversation that you really don't want to have, but you want to act like you are. Hey, so what you do today?
Afterwards?
Oh,
yeah. Afterwards. Now, if it's just about, man, let me get
Tony
her
is
out
savage,
of here.
low key.
Yeah.
Grab the nearest
The
t-shirt.
world knows Tonika. You know what I mean? They know Miss Johnson.
If it's a girl that's there and y'all have fun, just grab the nearest t-shirt, wipe yourselves, get her some water if necessary, maybe a sandwich.
No, I think the real shit is, I kind of see where you're going, Dion. The real shit is, man, that shit was all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You look at your work.
You rate it? You rate the experience immediately after?
Absolutely.
Sure. I look at the work, right?
You automatically say in your head, I'm going to see her.
Oh, in your head. You don't say that out loud.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but you're going to say in your head, I want to see her again. Or,
oh boy,
let me get her the fuck out of my house or my room or my dorm or whatever the fuck you're at, or my car or wherever. If you're
I didn't care about none of that. It was hey,
this is
fuck you still doing.
Yeah, I leave this to you, Abasi. I don't know if I have anything to contribute to.
You're gonna
look here, man. It don't matter where you at.
Interesting question.
It's a plan. It's just a plan, man. Look here. When we get done, you obviously need a towel. That's like courtesy. Wipe yourself. Unless you want to go home with crusty balls or crusty vagina.
Yeah, the towel available right there, Abasi, or do you have to walk?
Do you warm the towel? Do you warm it? Do you give it? Put it under hot water.
I don't give a fuck about none of y'all saying right now. All right, zero. All right.
Is the towel damp?
If she goes to get the towel, when she goes to get the towel, I'm going to her purse.
Oh, you're not.
She got it.
I'm going to her purse. I'm going to her purse, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know my worth.
I don't have any
going
pounds.
in her purse.
That's what I said without studying. All right. If
For
she
money?
gets a towel, so what if I can find? I'm scavenging. I'm rummaging. I'm pillaging. You know what I'm saying? If I go get the towel, yeah, it's a routine. It's a plan. If I go get the towel, and if I go get the towel and come back, if it's her place, I'm going to her medicine cabinet. I want to see what she got in there. I want to see what I walked into. I am nosy.
This is your routine.
This is
If this is your routine, this would suggest that this is a new woman every other time.
This happens often.
This is before.
Hold on. You can't. Hold on. You can't go in the same person's purse.
More than once? I guess you could. Yeah, you're right.
Why y'all try to do this? Like I'm crazy or some shit.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Why would I want to go in there?
I mean, I wouldn't do that, but yeah.
After sex, bro, it's really nothing. You clean up. If it's my house, look here. You staying or you going? You leaving? If you leaving, make it expeditiously, please. Because I want to lay down. I want to go to sleep. I want to watch TV. I want to get on my life. If I'm at your place, believe it's gonna be scared. Marshall, my gym shoes was. I'm taking off, and that's it.
Does the act change any of what you just said or no?
What happened?
Does the action, does the act of the sex, whether it was amazing sex,
And
does that change anything?
It's still sex, bro. No, I don't get starstruck off, the acts, bro. I mean, I think we're 42 now. Yeah, we get starstruck. You don't get starstruck, bro. I think at our ages now, at our ages, man, I think your freaky bag should be about empty, unless you're using all kind of different hotel sex rooms and things like that, man. If you're in somebody's house, man, you got the
Freaky
sex toys.
Jason is in the building.
Yeah, man, you got a lot of the free shit out your system. I know I did, man. So I mean, I'm not gonna be impressed by I can't even think of nothing that's new. You can't. You know what I'm saying?
You done did it all.
Up. You got my number. I got you.
You make
Deion said, I'll put you on my email list.
The man said, I got you.
I don't.
My daughter's behind.
First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Explain yourself. The man just said what he said.
He said, I'm old.
No.
There's not a lot of stuff he could
anything I want to do, I've done already. I'm sorry.
And then that man said, don't worry about it. I got your number. I got you.
I heard it and I moved past
it. Wait a minute. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
And I'm pointing
violated, I felt violated, Deion. I felt violated, bro.
You should.
I didn't say that, man. No, I don't mind. Have some class, you pig. I didn't say it like that.
Hey, look. Let me ask y'all this though. On some real shit.
So hold on, bro. McKinney said you just taking the time out on this one.
No, let him sit it out. Let him sit it out because he's the Renaissance man.
No, man.
No, he's gonna have to answer. Fuck you mean?
He likes
let him sit it out.
Out the book.
Because here's the truth.
Even though Tony gave a blatant ass.
Look. Here's the truth. Here's the absolute truth, though. Here's the absolute truth. The truth is, all of them are assuming that at the end of every session, they're taking the position at the end of every session. They did that amazing. What did Richard Pryor say? I'm Superman. Let's be real. When you came up short on your performance, that routine is a lot different than when you came up in the glorious spaces of the, you conjured the sex gods, right? So I think routine may be the wrong word overall. I think routines are for those people that you have a continued sexual experience with. And so, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not in a relationship in that regard.
Yes.
Yeah, I just said routines develop over time. So if you are in a space where, you with the same person now, have I had routines? Absolutely. Clean up is definitely the first part of the routine. Number two part of the routine is all right, how much time did we fuck off that we need to adjust our schedule? Because we probably had some other shit to do before we started fucking in the first place. And if we didn't, if this time was set aside just for that, then that means that we just gonna take a couple deep breaths, another shot of whiskey, and then we're gonna get right back to the plan. So routine, I think, is where the challenge to the question comes in, is that it depends, as Tony said, it depends on the person. As Deion then followed up and copied. I'm saying it depends on the situation. I'm saying it depends on the situation.
Plagiarism. No, it actually is. Right on time. Right on time.
Plagiarism of Tony. Tony, make the car go boom.
That's wild, man.
Tony, make the car go boom. Hey, look, that's funny as hell. Hey, look, is there a such thing as how far is too far for content chasing? Or something like
what chasing?
Content. Like if you post something just to get attention, basically.
For the likes, the views, how far is too far? And
I can give you an example.
Go right ahead, buddy.
Hey, ladies.
The question.
I know where you finna go. Go ahead.
Hey, ladies.
Mama Sadie's.
What size cock is the biggest one that you can find? Is it a skinny dude, a thick dude, or a tall guy? And you're a man. That's too much.
That's content chasing for sure.
Men looking for women to grade the penis size of another man is too much to me.
Also,
and I reached out.
The only people that are going to answer that are desperate women in most cases.
There's a lot of
dudes was on that tip too. Pause. That's on them though. But I think content chasing and searching for reaction, they don't have to be exclusive, but they could be one and the same. I think that post was looking for reaction, man, and the reaction he attempted to garner maybe was sought through the content, man. I think content chasing is going too far when you make a living out of it and expose things like Wendy Williams did with Method Man's wife in her health battle.
That's super
things like that. Chasing. That's content chasing. You know, content chasing is what TMZ do to every celebrity, but they get paid for it. That's what you expect them to do. You know what I'm saying? Now, if we have to break it up and categorize it, is it like the free content chasing or the professional content chasing? Then, yeah, we can make distinctions and say, yeah, a lot of these people on Facebook, because people on Facebook content chase, they are up at watching YouTube at night. They looking at everybody post, going through threads, looking at memes, just they can steal and put something profound over it, you know, make them think like savants of nothing, of absolutely nothing, you know. So yeah, at some point, content chasing can go too far because people want reactions. People love to be reactions. They love reactions and they hate to be forgotten.
I've seen people who have OnlyFans pages, and not that I've seen their OnlyFans because I don't have a subscription. Let me be really clear on that. But I know these people. No, I'm dead ass serious.
Subscribe to not one.
I've not. I haven't got on because if I get on OnlyFans, it's to get paid for my advice. It's to get paid for my ideas. So that's why I haven't gone on.
There are a lot of people who have OnlyFans for all of those things.
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. And that's what I'm saying. So if I get on OnlyFans, I'm going to have to make sure I'm clear on getting on it for that, right? But I do know some people, particularly women, who have let me know that they have pages. I haven't seen what's on their page.
Oh, it's an easy money maker.
But I've heard. So the funnier part, though, is like I've noticed that in other social media platforms, I'm seeing the OnlyFans content bleed over to these platforms. And what that lets me know is that either your OnlyFans is starting to struggle, like,
yeah,
somehow you're not getting the same level of, so now you got to enter these other spaces so that you can get people to follow you on these other platforms so that you can then get them to come to the OnlyFans space. So I've seen that. And I think that for me, I think the obvious content chase is the naked woman, the woman revealing herself in a way, shape, or form, because
well, that's the norm. That's not necessarily going too far. It's the norm.
I'm not even saying it's going too far. I'm just saying to me, that's always been a content chase. It's always been that to me. Even if it does have desired values that do, I ain't hating on nobody. If it turns into $10,000, $20,000 a month for you, hey, do you. Like, don't trust me. If light-skinned, naked, skinny dudes was a thing, if people was running around, I would have all the pages. Let me just be real clear. I would be dancing around. I'd be dancing around with a glass of white wine, just swinging and dangling. God damn it! I would have no
people. Anybody?
But that just that doesn't so happen to be a thing. So
but isn't that what Generation Z is doing? Like, don't they content chase like all day long?
It's a good question.
That's a good way to look at it, dog. Because they are so used to getting the attention. They are the me. They don't care who they step on or take things from to get that attention. You know what I'm saying? What you think, Tony?
because they grew up in it. Like they have a different understanding of how to use social media. So I definitely agree. They like the masters of content chase. They're actually going to make great social media managers for the future.
Well, you know what?
That's a real thing.
A question for you though, Tony.
You know how much time it takes to manage one social media? You do know this because you run in the corner combo page.
Yeah, I know too.
And we have multiple suggestions about what you need to be changing around this motherfucker.
Fucking Joe, so wait. So is gossiping like the first form of content chasing going too far?
Facts.
Yeah.
People try to entice you, induce a conversation by enticing you to speak on other things that they may not. That's trash as hell, man. Gossipers have been content chasing forever. I feel so slow now. I feel so slow now, man.
Yeah, that was like the main one. No,
that's what's happening there.
Talking about some you ain't heard it from me. What was old girl on Living Color?
Bonita Betrayal.
Like
Bonita Betrayal,
off the top of your head.
What was
he didn't even finish it.
What was the phrase? What was the phrase she used to say? You ain't heard this.
You ain't heard
I ain't want to gossip, but you ain't heard this from me. Yeah.
You know her whole name like off.
Hey, because when you know what? For about a year straight on Facebook, when somebody would come with some bullshit, I would post a picture of her or a GIF.
Oh, so you had to get used to typing it in the searches. Okay.
Yeah. Bonita Betrayal, goddammit. And Living Color was so rich with things to pull from as far as content and jokes and stuff. It's easy.
It might be the greatest gift. It might be the greatest gift mine.
Okay.
So we're talking about content chasing. You know, shows also do content chasing. You know, the talk shows have those crazy ass topics so that they can get that audience.
We're not talking about Maury. We ain't talking about Maury.
Any of them.
Okay.
Even Oprah back in the day, she would have some crazy topics.
Yes.
Ricky
but
Lake,
she was trying to
Jenny
get
Jones.
the audience,
Yeah.
Content chasing. So, you know, how have you all done that here? Do you feel that you've done that?
No,
never.
So
you know what? Yes, we did. We bought her on. She's the content.
Nice.
Good shit.
Nice. Alley-oop to
Here between Normandy and Weston, we call this here a little twin.
Wow.
Good shit. Random as hell. Headphones or earbuds?
What?
Headphones or earbuds?
Depends on if I'm riding my bike or if I'm just walking to the store.
I prefer wireless headphones.
That would be earbuds, right?
No. Wireless headphones are over the ear, like Bose, the real ones.
Okay.
Yeah, like the ones you have, those are headphones, but those have wires. So
Why
it
you
would
talking
be
to you like that though?
but without the wire.
Bluetooth headphones.
There we go. It's Bluetooth.
So the earbuds aren't Bluetooth headphones?
No,
they can be.
In your ear.
Yeah.
And these are wireless, wire earbuds, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? Neither for me. So either one matters. Either one, I don't care. Earphones or earbuds. If I have to do something on the plane, as long as I have my ears covered, I'm cool. But like in the gym, I have a Bluetooth beam. I'm that guy in the gym. You're going to hear my trap music. You're going to hear Tupac.
He got a
you may hate
speaker.
Oh, you have the speaker? Like,
yes, I'm the guy.
Because who gonna walk up on him in the middle of the gym and be like, "Hey, 6'5"? Because I know he work out with his gun on. The man don't never take his gun off. So I'm just not if he got a gun on him. A black man with a badge and a gun, you crazy as hell.
Hey,
people have
say nothing to this man.
So you don't put the headphones. You just want everybody to hear your soundtrack.
Y'all finna get Tupac.
Nigga shit. That's called
y'all
nigga
finna get Tupac. Y'all finna get J. Cole. Y'all finna get all that. It's all good.
Hey, you know what?
Your mind? Like, can you play?
You know what? Yes.
You play.
It just happened. A white guy in Oakbrook, my fault of mine. A white guy in Oakbrook, I was playing Adrenaline Rush. He said, excuse me. He tapped me. He said, hey, can you turn it up? I was like, cool. Bet that up. So, but when
that's because he thought they was gonna kick your ass out. He was like, if you turn it up, the man's gonna come in and kick you out.
In that moment,
right? Yeah,
exactly.
And she's so fucking feminine and ladylike.
Hey, look, I gotta ask y'all. Well, actually, I gotta ask Kende. Kende, since you have honored the lovely Miss Johnson, Tonika, Tony, with the picture, Let's get to our shit.
Here we go.
Can we
Here
flip
go.
it?
Lovely
Tony,
by the
listen.
way.
We can flip
Tonique,
it.
if you don't know, let me explain. So, Tonique, if you don't know, this is what happens. They are desperate to do this. So, I've been putting up pictures, that have historic blah 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 blah. There's a game that we end the show with where everybody looks at the picture and they basically give it its own caption. They say, "This is what I think is going on." In this caption. I personally said that I think that's out of distaste as we bring on these people that will be in the picture. So he's asking for permission to roast your ass in your own picture on the episode that we called you on to celebrate your greatness.
That's not what I said.
That's what the fuck he's
I said
asking.
you honored her the entire show, right? I'm not gonna roast Tony. I'm saying, can you flip it and grab another photo?
Oh, a different photo.
The one you had, bro.
All right, no, that's not gonna happen. That's also a person who will be highlighted.
Well, we're not roasting them though. We're not roasting them.
Roast them.
Crazy.
We're not roasting.
I got you.
He say that's not gonna happen.
Hey, so Tony, while he's doing that, let me ask you this: do you actually have management, or are you still like doing everything yourself? Like, is your phone always freaking ringing?
Funny you bring that up. So I am doing certain administrative, like my emails, all of those. I'm still doing that by myself, which is why it's not the best response time.
Them hoodies explains them hoodies now.
Look, I learned very quickly. I was like, I can't be a merchant. I can't. I'm not about to go to the post office this much, and I can't do it. So
I can't be a merchant.
I just not built to be a merchant. But I do have help with helping prepare certain things for like folding map and doing other projects. Like I made this action kit, right? My graphic designer, I have a graphic designer. So she does stuff like that. And then I'm working with this professor, Dr. Creason, who's on the board of Folding Map. We work together to create this. So certain, things like that, I do have partners that I work with to create and implement certain projects. But the day-to-day, no, I'm doing that.
Before we get to the jokes though, Tony, you just brought up a really quick question that I just really think is important is, let's just say I'm not saying you are this person, but if you were someone who said, you know what, I want to have a completely all Black woman outfit, but I need talented, skilled people on my team. If you were to just give it a basic grade on a 1 to 10 scale, do you feel like in 2021 that you can do an all Black, talented, super skilled female outfit for your organization? Scale 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, absolutely. There's no problem finding talented Black women to do anything.
Yeah, my lawyer, who is amazing, hers is all Black women. And
that's everything from content to marketing. No, I'm not changing the picture, you chauvinist pigs.
No, they
texting me.
Definitely because
you see it.
No, everybody saw it, bro. No one texts you personally, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you, I'm not changing the picture. You got jokes or no? What?
I can get them off. Don't worry about it. I can get them off.
Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna give you a little bit more minute to think. But no, Tony, I guess what I'm saying is like,
man.
If she had her personal assistant, because here's why I'm asking that in that same element of like the Black privilege game is like, if I wanted to launch a whole business, and I think that it's possible, I think that you have enough talented, skilled, not just unfound talent, but people who are well known in their game for what they do. I think that that's a possible.
Totally could have a all Black female team. I mean, the team that I have, even partners, they're all women actually. So.
That's what's up. Shout out. All right, gentlemen, go ahead. Get your chauvinist jokes off. Go ahead.
All right. In the spirit of Women's Month, let's get to the shit.
Wait. First of all, boo for McKinley, bro.
You can't come up with a joke for this photo.
I already got one, dog. I'm booing you any fucking way.
The only thing I see is I'm singing in the rain, and ain't no raindrops. I don't know what they happy about. I don't know
that
what's
was
going on.
terrible.
It was trash, bro. Because I love both
You
of
have
them.
you have such a terrible imagination. That's good to know.
I actually hate her boots. I actually hate those boots. Those shits.
Oh, them loose boots.
Yeah, them loose boots.
Yeah, I don't like them
trash.
loose boots.
Them loose boots are
Them
trash.
loose boots.
The kid they peeking, that's hilarious. Do it again. He was looking at it. Do it again.
That shit look like they skipping right out the court. They skipping right out the courtroom, right past all these white folks. Like,
that's where the joke's at right there. That's where the joke's at. That's where the joke's at.
This is all I when you put this picture back up, this is all I heard.
Half of his
right.
See, Tony ain't got no problem finding where the humor's at.
Yeah.
I didn't go there because I knew somebody else would take that joke, bro. This is what I heard initially.
Check coming
right
here. No.
Here you go. If this is a video, if this song came out in the 70s or 80s, this is definitely a still shot.
DJ Amar, turn that shit off, man.
That's Bossy's phone.
This is what says to me. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it means.
Wow.
I'm done.
All right, Dion, that's on you.
Oh, well, this I just see Felicia Rashad and her sister Debbie Allen leaving the Fame set, coming down the stairs.
Worse, man.
Yeah,
man.
You got to go
worse,
in.
Man.
You got to go in, man.
Y'all terrible.
Look at those terrible ass flags on Felicia.
Oh, I already said something about the loose boots.
Y'all talking about the pandering.
I don't see
all the
how
pandering.
the ladies rocked the loose boots back in the day.
Well, they saying, well, girl,
this
fucked
all
him
happened
this time, didn't we?
This all happened because he changed the picture, bro. That motherfucker changed the picture. I'm saying that motherfucker like he not even on the show.
How much?
What? Wait. All right. Now y'all better have some real good jokes. What picture was y'all talking about?
The one you had up the first, dog.
Anything.
The one I had up there first was Tony.
No, the other one.
Talk about me while I'm on here.
The other one, no, it was great. It was perfect.
I only was
sitting on the couch.
Adoration.
All right, I'm gonna give you one more shot.
Well, first of all, this dance is for me. AP, you see it, and we ain't gotta say nothing else. We ain't gotta say shit else.
I'm done.
Hey, I took their faces out. So you can't be biased as to who it is.
Doesn't matter, man. This dance is for me. They calling me out.
AP all day. All right.
Who's
man.
next?
Yeah, nope.
I'm done, bro. I'm cool, man.
Hey, no, all right. So if we're done, we're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Tony, can you tell everybody how they can
up
reach
there,
you?
dog. He just won't do it. He won't do this shit, man. It's mind-boggling.
There's a very good reason not to do some dumb shit.
Yeah. You know what? If I ain't gonna get down like that, bro, I'm gonna hit that motherfucking picture doing the show next time. I got you. Don't trip. Don't trip, bro.
Bars.
Don't even trip, dog. I got you.
Bars.
I actually would have said something very nice and eloquent.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Lies. All lies, man. All lies.
Anyway.
Jesus is
I don't trust it.
wow.
Why would you?
Trust your guys.
Why would he be so angry otherwise, right? Why would he be so fucking upset about something absolutely not that important? Exactly.
That's
okay, he wants to say
to
something.
you.
Put it back up.
To you. No, it's all, I'm good. I'm done.
Only you
I'm
already
done.
said.
I'm done.
Yeah, he's done. He's done.
He
37
he didn't even know what picture I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that set it off right there.
That's funny as hell. Tony, can you tell them how to reach you?
Hit the cargo boom.
He has the quietest little commentary.
Yeah, he thinks that shit is amazing too.
It feels good. Yeah.
It feels good.
Hey y'all, come the fuck on.
Oh,
come the fuck on, man. What we gonna say, Tony?
I was just
fuck what they talking about.
Just going to say,
man, straighten your hat up, man, when you talk
how
to me,
they
man.
can get in touch with me, how the
Yes.
public can, yes. So if you'd like to learn more about Folded Map, the project, or actually purchase the film for $30, download, or get your downloadable version of the action kit, you can go to Folded Map website, which is foldedmapproject.com. If you would like to learn more about me as an artist and all of the other projects that I've done, you can go to tonikaj.com, tonikaj.com. Or you can just follow me on Instagram, Tonika J. I live there, my page is mostly educational, but I do have some activity, personal activity.
Some ratchet. We call it ratchet.
A little bit of
Only in the story. A little razzle dazzle, a little
razzle dazzle.
Only in the stories though.
My homegirl used to call it oh shit, what was it? Oh God damn it!
I'm glad to remember, bro. Good. I'm glad to remember.
Forget the damn name of it.
Great.
God damn it! Bruschetta. She used to call it bruschetta. Like it's bougie but ghetto. Bruschetta.
Bruschetta. Old school. I think Nelly came up with that. Don't do that.
No, Nelly. Ali, one of the lunatics.
Yeah.
And that shit bombed so bad it was unreal.
On my Air Force One.
I didn't hear it till 2012. I thought it was amazing.
And if you listen to Nelly's interviews, Nelly said he told Ali not to make that song or put that song out, and he did. He flopped, and it was in Ali on the lunatics, bro.
It's all good. Hey, listen here, man. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for kicking it with us. Thank you for kicking it with us.
Thank you for inviting me and thinking of me. This was fun.
No doubt. Much love, Tonika.
We got it. I got some. My mind is running right now. We got some things.
Black woman privilege. McKinley just gave you that. He wouldn't put that picture back up there. My man. Salute.
Abasi is the pettiest man alive. Let's just.
I mean, thank you. I feel like I just got a nice little.
I feel like that was respect. Is what.
I feel like that was a nice little salute. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, get that.
Appreciate you.
Bro, Cheetos is not paying us, bro. Okay, don't put that. Fucking...
Neither is Nike, motherfucker. You.
I'm on contract. Every week. I'm on contract.
And you got. Oh my god.
I get free shit. You know what I mean?
I don't know if you saw his live, but he literally said he has a contract with Nike.
Yeah, I do. But anyway, it's not for you. It's actually a real contract. It's just different out here.
He talking about the receipts. He talking about the receipts they emailed him after he bought the shoes.
Oh my god! The time skills.
Those are his contracts.
That was
you had a contract.
Thank you, Tony, for kicking with us.
International Women's Day.
I had a good time, man. Shout out to the women, the Corner Combo. We support every woman that's doing something positive, being a trailblazer, coming in, changing the game, and you've done that. And I'm just happy that I know you. I love you, sis. And I can't wait to see you. We owe each other some drinks and all that.
I know.
Yeah, it's going down. It's going down.
Chicago's open.
Lori opened it up. And just
75%. Let's go.
That shit ain't safe though.
Yeah, it definitely ain't safe. But just so people know, it's not like you're in the burbs doing what you do. Like you're in the community.
Not just the community. Inglewood.
This is home.
69th and Green. Right?
This is home.
Don't tell nobody where you live at. Don't do that.
No, they already know. She on every newspaper. She on every news outlet. Like this is already. Yeah, this is the true queen of Inglewood.
But she hard to get at. And I'm gonna tell you like this here. With all the protection that she has out here, it's real out here. So
I'm good on this line.
We can offer you protection here. We have a protection agency.
Yeah.
That we can offer you if you need it. Thompson Protection
Agency.
Whenever you're ready. He will have a mind with him, but that's okay.
Too funny.
Okay.
These guys are funny.
Whenever you need a toy.
He'll jump out of a car before you get out with a gun, very large, and he'll just show.
I love it.
Excellent. It might not play well in Inglewood, but I'm just saying.
We ain't got no problem.
He has a shield too.
Yeah, I ain't worried.
Real shield
at all.
He said, "I ain't worried."
Ain't worried.
You know what I got Haven. You know what I mean? It's nothing out here, man.
That is true. I do.
Nothing out here. You know what I mean? Yeah. So again, man, thank you for always being vulnerable, always being open. We've had some real conversations outside of what we just did today, but
yes,
I love you to death.
No, definitely. Thank you for all you're doing for the city. Real talk.
No, gratitude. Y'all definitely gotta, invite me back.
Hey,
go watch Coming to America.
I think
I'm gonna do that right now.
I think we should low key try and figure out how to do a folded map within the Facebook group. I bet you there's some Facebook people on the folded maps exercise.
Sure.
Oh, probably. Sure. Or you can invite them to, to the show and talk about it.
All that. Make sure you send me the link.
I have done that before.
Okay.
people in schools and churches and little folded map corner convo.
I think that's a thing.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
I'm with it.
We'll figure it out.
The next time we have you on, I want us to be in the same room because it's gonna change the energy. If you're okay.
Oh yes, no, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true. No, definitely. You just let me know.
Okay.
I'll let you know when I get vaccinated.
Vaccinated, right? Yeah. Right.
Oh, so you definitely getting vaccinated?
I don't know.
I was gonna ask, but I didn't want to put you on blast like that. I was like, eh.
So that's no, yes, baby. Any, mini, money, mo, pop, records.
I don't know. I don't know.
Same here, you know.
If they require it for traveling, then I'm gonna just be like, fuck it.
That's how they get people too. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's how they would get me. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to.
That's crazy. My brother is a federal agent. I call him the Black Jason Bourne. They went to do some intel in Brazil. They got over there. Him and his entire federal team got detained because of COVID protocol. Yeah. Yeah, bro. 20 years in the game.
It's not a
game. This is my last show. I'm not on this show no more. I appreciate y'all.
We're protected out here, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
See my video no more. Shit, my face is still there. God damn it. Shit.
What up, Dale?
Hey.
You on the list?
I'm on the list.
We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here, man. Dion probably needs to get a little rest. Big fella. Lay it on down. All right. It's always a pleasure, people. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Shout out to the Facebook page. You guys are amazing. Everybody who watches the YouTubes, the subscribers, the viewership, it is going up. You know what I mean? I was about to say it's up and it's stuck, and that shit's so corny. I hate that song, but it is up. Yes. And look, see, look, sprinkle a little of that. You know what I mean? But no, it's amazing how we moving, man. So thank you for all of the support, Chicago. Thank you to all of our different countries, and I'm just always overjoyed every time I meet with these guys, and we have some real conversations to push the envelope. You know what I mean? So again, thank you, sis. You're amazing.
Thank you. You all are too funny. I love it.
And
put that music on, brother.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you everything. You know what I mean? And send you some clips. You know, just share it, whatever story.
Yes, I'm gonna put it on my TonicaJ.com website.
For sure. Shout out to Dolo.
On the corner. For guys, for mics, for perspectives. No matter how you start your week, it's time to check in. We on the corner. Yeah, we on the corner.
Shout out to BJ.
Yeah, for guys, for mics, for perspectives. No matter how you start your week, it's time to check in. We on the corner.